शुक्र श्रुति स्मृति पुराणाम् आलयम्
आलयम् अरुणम् करणमयम्
नमामि
भवति
भगवत्पादं शङ्करं
भगवत्पादं
लोकशङ्करं
लोकशङ्करं
अच्युतपदाम्बुज युग्मरुक्म व्यामोहतस् तदितराणि तृणाय मेने अस्मद्गुरोर्भगवतोऽस्य दयैकसिन्धोः रामानुजस्य चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये। रामानुजदयापात्रं ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणं श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यं वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकं श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे
हरे
राम
हरे
राम
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 हरे
हरे
राम
हरे।
राम राम हरे हरे।
ओके, so who is going to sing Namadeva Kirtana? Who is ready?
माताजी
हाँ सात्विक, start.
नामदेव कीर्तन करे प्रेम भरनाच पांडुरंग। नामदेव कीर्तन करे प्रेम भरनाच पांडुरंग। जनाबाई बने देवा बोलो बंगा। जनाबाई बने देवा बोलो बंगा। नामदेव नामदेव हरि हरि नामदेव कीर्तन करे प्रेम भरनाच पांडुरंग। बंग बोलतदा कीर्तनी रंग बोटावडा।
Very
अभंग
good.
बोलतदा कीर्तनी रंग बोटावडा। प्रेमाची या संगदेव नाचू लागला। नामदेव नामदेव कीर्तन करे प्रेम भरनाच पांडुरंग। नाचत डोलत देवांच्या कलल पीतांबरा। नाचत हरि डोलत हरि हरि नाचत डोलत देवांच्या कलल पीतांबरा। सावत होए देव ऐसे बोले कबीरा। नामदेव हरि हरि नामदेव कीर्तन करे प्रेम भरनाच पांडुरंगा। नामयाची जरी लोले संताचे पायी। जन्म मरणापासून मुक्त करी टिकिटो बाई। नामदेव हरि हरि नामदेव कीर्तन करे प्रेम भरनाच पांडुरंगा। नाच पांडुरंगा रंगा नाच पांडुरंगा।
Very good, excellent. A big clap for Satvik, right? So okay, next who will sing? One second. Why is this not coming? Huh. So Vaishnavi, can you sing this thing? Manda Chalata. Will you be able to sing? Will you try? Just try. Few lines. No? Okay, sing Jai Jai Deva. Jai Jai Deva, can you sing? Huh. Unmute, Kana. I'm not able to hear you. You have to unmute. It's not audible.
Mataji, can you hear me?
Now I'm able to hear. Sing Kana.
जय जय देवा जय जगन्नाथा। जल जलोचना जय जनार्दना। देवकी बाला दीनवत्सला। देवपालका दानवान्तका। नंदकुमारा नवनीत चोरा। नीरद नीरद वर्णा निर्मलाकरा। प्रणत रक्षका
प्रेमी कौशिका
प्रेमास्थिता। पद्म संभवा प्रमुख पूजिता।
जय
जय
जय देवा।
जय जगन्नाथा। जल जलोचना जय जनार्दना।
Very good. Okay. Who else can sing? Ritvika and Prayukta. Can you sing Jai Jai Deva?
जय जय देवा जय जगन्नाथा जल जलोचना जय जनार्दना।
देवकी भाला
देवकी बाला दीनवत्सला।
देवपालका
देवबालका
दानवान्तका you don't have lyrics, Kanna. Do you have lyrics or no? Ritvika. Okay. Sai Rishikesh. Can you sing some bhajans? With what bhajan do you know? Nothing, huh? Not even one? Huh? Yes or no? No, huh? Okay. Ritvika, you want to continue? Do you want to continue Jai Jai Deva? You didn't complete, no? Ritvika. Who is that RS? I'm not able to see your face, Kanna. Who is that? Ah, okay. Neo Chinese. Okay. Okay, Kanna. Let me sing Manda Chalata again. Please repeat. Okay. Next class, I'll ask one of you to sing Manda Chalata. Okay. Manda Manda Chalata
मंद मंद चलता
Sugandha Pavana
सुगंध पवना
यमुना तट में प्यारी
यमुना तट में प्यारी
मंद मंद चलता
मंद
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 चलता
चलता
सुगंध पवना
सुगंध पवना
यमुना तट में प्यारी
यमुना तट में प्यारी
आनंद बर यहाँ
आनंद बरया
यहाँ
तज नीरतज
निरत निरत
आनंद बर यहाँ नीरतज नीरतज
आनंद बरया निरत
रास विहारी
रास
हरि
विहारी
हरि
वृषभानुकुमारी
वृषभानुकुमारी
रास विहारी
रास विहारी
वृषभानुकुमारी मंद मंद चलत सुगंध पवना
मंद मंद चलत सुगंध पवन
यमुना तट में प्यारी
यमुना
तट में
प्यारी
मन्मथ मोहित
मन्मथ मोहित
महावैभवा
महावैभव
मन्मथ मोहित महावैभवा
मन्मथ मोहित महावैभव
वेरी गुड माधव राधा
माधव राधा
परिणय
माता जी कान ऑडिबल
गांधर्व परिणय
गंधर्व परिणय
माधव राधा गांधर्व परिणय
माधव राधा गंधर्व परिणय
have lyrics with you, Kanna. See the lyrics and sing. माधव राधा गांधर्व परिणय
माधव राधा
माधव राधा गांधर्व परिणय
माधव राधा गंधर्व परिणय
संत जनों का
संत
नित्य कुतूहल
नित्य
अतुल रसमय
अतुल समय
अतुल रसमय
अतुल दर्शनय
भाव भक्तिमय
भाव भक्तिमय
भाव भक्तिमय
माता जी
नमः शिवाय
भाव भक्तिमय
भाव भक्तिमय
श्री राधे कृष्ण प्रिय राधे
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 राधा प्रियंवर
राधा प्रियंवर
जय कृष्ण
जय कृष्ण
राधा प्रियंवर जय कृष्ण
राधा
श्री राधे कृष्ण प्रिय राधे हाँ. Now I'll sing the full line and repeat the full line because we have practicing this bhajans since 3-4 classes, right? So
माता जी
manda ha kana what?
माता जी I can't hear properly माता जी
Can you others? Can you people hear me singing? Okay. Maybe you can drop and join back, Kana. If you might have some internet issues.
okay
Okay. मंद मंद चलत सुगंध पवन
मंद मंद चलता सुगंध पवन
यमुना तट में प्यारी आनंद वर यहाँ निरत आनंद वर यहाँ निरत रास विहारी वृषभानुकुमारी रास विहारी वृषभानुकुमारी मंद मंद चलत सुगंध पवन यमुना तट में प्यार
मंद मंद चलत सुगंध पवन प्यारी
मन्मथ मोहित महावैभवा
मन्मथ मोहित
मन्मथ मोहित महावैभवा माधव राधा गांधर्व परिणय माधव राधा गांधर्व परिणय संत जनों का नित्य कुतूहल
संत जनों का
संत जनों का नित्य कुतूहल
संत जनों का
अतुल रसमय भाव भक्तिमय
अतुल रसमय भाव भक्तिमय
अतुल रसमय भाव भक्तिमय
अतुल रसमय भाव भक्तिमय
श्री राम ओके श्री राधे कृष्ण प्रिय राधे
श्री राधे कृष्ण प्रिय राधे
राधा प्रियंवर जय कृष्ण
राधा कृष्ण
श्री राधे कृष्ण प्रिय राधे
प्रिय राधे कृष्ण प्रिय राधे
मंद मंद चलत सुगंध पवन यमुना तट में प्यार
मंद मंद चलत सुगंध पवन
यमुना
तट में प्यारी.
Okay, very good. Next class, I want someone to sing this bhajan. Vaishnavi, Satvik, Ritvika, you people can sing this bhajan next class. Okay? We'll move to the next. हाँ,
Can I sing?
next class करना. You can see in the next class. This class you already sung Namadeva, no? That is very good. Okay. Next class you can sing this. We'll practice this song now. We started on Vijayadashmi, no? Garuda Gamana Tava
Garuda Gamana Tava
Charan Kamalamiha
Charan Kamalvina
Charan Kamalamiha
Charan Kamalvina
Manasila Satuma Manityam
Manasila Satuma
Nityam.
Manasila Satuma Manityam
Manasila
Manasila
Satuma Nityam
Nityam.
Mamata Kurudeva
Mamata Papa Gurudeva
Mama Papa Kurudeva
Mama Pa Gurudeva
Jala Janayana Vidhi
Jalanayana Vidhi
Namuchi Harana Mukha
Namuchi Harana Mukha
Vibhuda Vinuta Pada Padma
Vibhuda Vinuta Padma
Padma.
Vibhuda Vinuta Pada Padma
Vibhuda Vinuta Padma
Vibhuda Vinuta Pada Padma
Vibhuda Vinuta Padma
Mamata Pamapa
Gurudeva.
Mama Papa Gurudeva
Mama Papa Kurudeva
Mama Papa Gurudeva
Bhujaga Shayana Bhava
Pujana Shayana Bhava
Madana Janaka Mama
Madana
Janaka Mama
Janana Marana Bayahari
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 Papa Kurudeva
Mamata Pamapa Gurudeva
Mama Papa Kurudeva
Mamapa Gurudeva
Okay, what is that? Shanka Chakradhara
Shankara
Dushta Daityahara
Dushtaitya
Shanka Chakradhara Dushta Daityahara
Shankara Dushtaitya
Sarvaloka Sharana
Sarvaloka Sharana
Sarvaloka Sharana
Sarvaloka Sharana
Mamata Pamapa Kurudeva
Mamata Papa Gurudeva
Mama Papa Kurudeva
Mama Gurudeva
Aganita Gunagana
Aganita Guragana
Asharana Sharanadha
Asharana Sharanada
Aganita Gunagana
Aganita Gunagana
Asharana Sharanadha
Asharana Sharanada
Vidalita Surani Pujala
Vidalita Surupasura
Vidalita Suraripu
Vidalita Suraripu
Jala.
Jala
Vidalita suraripujala.
Vidalita Surajitula.
Vidalita suraripujala.
Vidalita Suraripu
Mamata pamapa gurudeva.
Mama Pa Gurudeva.
First line is Mamata Pamapa Gurudeva. Pamapa Gurudeva. First line is Mamata Pamapa Gurudeva.
Gurudeva.
Second line is Mamapa Pamapa Gurudeva. First line
Gurudeva.
Ta, second line Pa. Okay.
Mamata Mamapa Gurudeva.
Pamapa Gurudeva.
Mamata
Gurudeva.
Mamapa Pamapa Gurudeva.
Mama Gurudeva.
Bhaktavaryamiha.
Mataji can't audible, Mataji.
Bhuri Karunaya.
Bhuri Karana.
Pahi Bharati Tirtham.
Pahi Bharati Tirtham.
Pahi Bharati Tirtham.
Pahi Bharati Tirtham.
Mamata Pamapa Gurudeva.
Mamata Papa Gurudeva.
Mamapa Pamapa Gurudeva.
Mama Gurudeva.
Gurudeva.
Garudagamana Tava Charana Kamalamiha.
Garuda Kamalamiha.
Manasila Satu Mamanityam.
Masatu Mama Nityam.
Manasila Satu Mamanityam. Manasila Satu Mamanityam.
Mama Sila Satu
Mamata Pamapa
Gurudeva.
Gurudeva.
Mamapa Pamapa
Gurudeva.
Gurudeva.
Okay, very good. From next class onwards, we'll practice this song again. Okay. Now, where did we stop in the story of Ramayana? What is happening? What happened to Dasharatha? What happened to Rama? What did Kaikeyi do? Rewind. Recap of last
Rama
episode.
left to Vanavasam for 14 years, which was
Okay.
which was told by Kilaki.
Kaikeyi. Kaikeyi, right? Kaikeyi asked for two boons from Dasharatha. Two conditions she kept. What are those two conditions?
Rama should go to the forest and Bharata should become the king.
Very good, Vaishnavi. Rama should go to the forest for 14 years and Bharata should become the king. First and second, these two are the conditions that Kaikeyi asked for Dasharatha. Why was Dasharatha in a place to fulfill whatever Kaikeyi asked for?
Mataji
Why?
can't audible, Mataji.
Because she saved Dasaratha from a fight.
Very good. Satvik, I think others can hear, so check your internet connection. So what happened when one day Dasharatha was in a war field, Kaikeyi had helped him fight and win the war, right? Because he had helped him fight, she had helped him fight and win the war. On that day, Dasharatha had given two boons to her, saying, whenever, whatever you want, two things you can ask. And she is making use of those two boons, and now she has kept a condition that Rama has to go to the forest for 14 years and my son Bharata has to become the king. Where is Bharata currently? Is he in Ayodhya? No. Where is he?
He's in Kaikeyam.
Very good. He is in Afghanistan, in his grandfather's house, in his mother's native. right? Bharata is not aware of anything that's happening here. Now, Dashratha, after hearing all this, what happened to Dashratha? Dashratha almost had a heart attack. No, he fell down because Kaikeyi, his Priya Patni, is asking that Rama should go to the forest for 14 years. First condition. Second condition, that my son Bharata should become the king. Now, what happened? Dashratha is not able to speak. He has lost his strength and he has fallen down. Now, Kaikeyi sends messengers and she calls Rama to her room. Now, Rama comes and what Kaikeyi says to Rama? That Rama, see, your father is not in a condition to say this to you, but he has agreed to the conditions, my boons, that you have to be going to the forest for 14 years. So the Rajyabhishekam, the crowning that was planned tomorrow for you in Ayodhya, it is not going to happen anymore. And how does Rama react to this?
Mataji, he says okay because he thought that his father what said like you have to do like this.
Very good, right. So what happens? Rama is such an obedient son that his father has promised Kaikeyi that you can ask for two things and I will fulfill it. Now, if Rama doesn't go to the forest, the promise that his father has given, the promise that Dashratha has given for Kaikeyi, it will not become true, right? So, those days in Ramayana, in the land of Bharat, in the land of Sanatana Dharma, right? If one gives a promise, it should never go false, right? You should stand by your word. So, Dasharatha was a man of his words, and Rama couldn't hurt his father or demean his father by not following whatever his mother Kaikeyi has said. Because only if he goes to the forest for 14 years, the promise of Dashratha will get fulfilled because he has given two promises to Kaikeyi. Now, so Rama has instantly agreed to go to the forest. So Kaikeyi was saying to Rama that Rama, your father Dashratha has asked you to go to the forest. For that, in Valmiki Ramayana, the shloka comes where Rama says that, Amma, why you don't have to say that your father Dashratha has asked you to go to the forest. Even if you say that it's my words, you are my mother, so I will definitely follow your own words. You need not say that my father has said to do it. If you say it yourself also, I'll go this minute to the forest for 14 years as you wish. So much love and respect Rama had for his father, his mother, and even Kaikeyi, who is not his birth mother, but because she is his father's patni, she is also his mother. So much respect Rama had. And Rama was ready to go to the forest. Now, once this happened, Rama straight goes to Kaikeyi's room. So, Kausalya's room. Who is Kausalya?
Rama's birth mother.
Rama's original mother.
Very good. Rama's birth mother is Kausalya. Once this happens, Rama goes to Kausalya's room. And Rama says, Amma, so things have happened. Now I have to go to the forest for 14 years. And Kausalya breaks down and she cries. Obviously, she'll cry, no, because her child, her dear child, is going to forest for 14 years. Instead of living the luxurious life, he is the one who is leaving. And he is going to leave her also. So instantly Kausalya says, hey Rama, I can't believe your father has done this. And I'm going to leave this palace instantly and I'm going to come with you. And then Rama consoles his mother Kausalya saying, see, Amma, you are old. It's not like you are very young. You're already old. So it is not possible for you to leave all these luxuries, comfort, and come to the forest and live with us and survive on just fruits and plants and whatever. So please stay here. And also Rama says, please take care of my father. Because once Dashratha heard that Rama is ready to leave and this is going to happen, he has already collapsed. Right? He doesn't have any strength, neither in his mind nor in his body. So Rama says, please stay here, Mata, and please take care of my father. And Rama is ready to leave now. Now Lakshmana comes running from there. So Lakshmana Swami, right, he loves Rama so much that he he's ready to stand against anyone for Rama. He's ready to stand against even his father for Rama, right? See, if you look at Rama, Rama has so much love and respect for his parents. But Lakshmana Swami is not like that. Lakshmana loves only Rama. Rama is everything for him. So he's ready to stand against his parents also for Rama. That's how Valmiki Ramayana mentions. So Lakshmana Swami is also that person who easily gets very angry, right? So he's also in the nakshatra of Ashlesha, right? Which indicates the snake, this thing, that Rashi and all they say, right? So he instantly gets angry. So Lakshmana Swami comes running to Rama. He got to know that all these things has happened and Rama is ready to leave. And then he takes his dhanush, he takes his bow, and he says, "I'm going to go and kill Dashratha." How dare he says like this? Like that says Lakshmana Swami. Lakshmana Swami is so angry that he's saying, "I'm going to go and punish our father." How dare he say this? That Rama go to forest. But Rama is Paramatma himself, right? He's Krishna himself. So he consoles Lakshmana, saying, "See, Lakshmana, you should not say all these things against your father. It is not the right thing. So whatever has happened, that is our karma. So our father has promised that these two boons he'll give to our Mata Kaikeyi. So we have to follow it. So abiding by his words, I am going to go to the forest." Now Lakshmana Swami says, "Okay, then I will definitely come with you." See, there are two types of bhaktas. One kind of bhaktas are the one who follows Swami's words, Bhagavan's words as it is, right? Kaushalya comes under that bhakta category. The other kind of category of bhaktas are those people whose very intention is to always do kainkaryam to Bhagavan, always help Bhagavan and serve him. If it meant even going against his words to serve Bhagavan, that's okay. I will go against the words of Rama to be able to serve Rama. That is one set of people, one set of devotees. Other devotees are like, whatever Rama says, his vachanam, whatever his word is, I will stand by it. The other set of devotees, I will serve Rama, I will help him, I will serve him, I will do kainkaryam, even if Rama says don't do. Right? There are two kinds of devotees. So Kausalya is the first kind. She doesn't know that she is Paramatma's Rama, his son is Paramatma himself. So she is not aware. She has a mother's heart. So she says, "I'm coming with you." Rama says, "No, please don't come. Stay here. Look after our father." Kausalya says, "Okay." Whatever Rama's word is, instantly she obeys it, abides by it. She is that kind. But Lakshmana Swami is a different kind. Rama says, "No, Lakshmana, I am the only one who is going to go. Please don't come with me." Lakshmana Swami says, "No, no chance. I am not going to listen to you. I will come with you. My entire life is to serve you. That is what is the intention of my life. So I will definitely come with you." So that is what Lakshmana Swami says. He is the second kind of devotee. Right? There are two kinds. Now Rama tries to convince Lakshmana, but Lakshmana is not convinced. He will anyway come with Rama wherever Rama goes. So Rama is like, "Okay, fine, come with me, whatever." Now he goes to Sita's room. Rama goes to Sita's room and Rama says all the story. And Rama says, "Okay, I will be leaving now." Sita says, "Where are you leaving without me? I will come with you." Rama says the same thing. "Please don't come with me. You have to leave all the luxuries and this thing. It is going to be a lot of difficulties in the forest. Also, there are demons in the forest. There might be wild animals and all those. It will be difficult to protect you also because it will become an extra responsibility. So please stay here. Just wait for me. I'll go and 14 years I'll spend in the forest. I'll come back." Sita doesn't agree. Sita also says, "No, I'll come with you." Now there becomes an argument argument comes between Sita and Rama. See, it's very natural that if there is a family, if there are parents and children, or if there is husband and wife, arguments are very natural. It is, if you see those TV serials and all that, Ramayana, they show as if everyone abides by the law, everyone is ideal, right? So if you look at Valmiki Ramayana, the way Valmiki, the original version, the Sanskrit version of Ramayana, the way Valmiki has written it, you won't see ideal characters. Everything is natural. In the same way how things happen at our home. So in our home, sometimes our mother and father fight, right? Sometimes husband and wife fight. Sometimes parents, they shout at us and we shout at them back, we cry and make everything is natural. If there's a family, there will be such problems. If there's a family, if there's a couple, husband, wife are there, there will be arguments. So everything you can see in Ramayana as well. It's normal family, normal this thing. Just that Rama is Paramatma himself. So now what happens? There's an argument between Rama and Sita. Now Sita is saying, I will come. Rama says, no, please don't. Now there's an argument, and Sita becomes so angry that Sita starts asking Rama, aren't you such a coward that you don't have the courage to protect your wife in the forest? Is that the reason? Have I got married to a coward person who is not able to protect me? Is that the reason you're saying I should not come with you? Now Rama has no words. So he decides there is no use in fighting. So Rama says Sita is not going to get convinced and she's going to come with me. So he says, okay, Sita, come with me. So now there are three people ready to leave. Rama, accompanied by Lakshmana Swami and Sita Pirati. These three are ready to leave to the forest. So as I said, Rama, he gives away all the luxury, the jewel and all, whatever he was wearing, he just keeps those away. He wears a normal kavi cloth, very, very subtle, humble, this thing, whatever is required to live in the forest, he's wearing that. And now he's ready to leave. Now Sita has also, she has to also remove all those jewels and all those things. And she has to, wear that humble, subtle attire. Now, Sita is so beautiful and she's so delicate, she's so soft that hard and that kavi vastram, whatever is there, no, it's not standing on Sita's body. She's not able to wear it. It is slipping off because she is a princess, right? And she has lived a luxurious life. So she has never wore such kind of cloths and all that with all those kavi thing and rough cloth and all that. So she's not able to wear it. It is just slipping away, right? So seeing this, Dashratha's heart is melting, right? It is, see, whenever a daughter is wedded into a home, the parents of the daughter expects that she'll live very happily there. She'll live a healthy, nice, prosperous life, right? And it's the responsibility of the husband and the husband's parents to provide her such a prosperous life and take care of her, right? Dashratha, as the father-in-law, has the responsibility to take care of Sita that way. But now Sita is just giving up all her luxuries, the good clothes and jewels, and she is trying to wear the humble attire, which is not, it's slipping off her body. So Dashratha's heart melted, and in anger, he just got up with whatever left out strength that he had, and he says, the condition is that only Rama should give up all the luxuries and go to the forest for 14 years. There are no conditions applied on Sita. But still, she wishes to go to the forest with Rama, but she will not give up her luxurious attire. So she will wear the pattu vastra, the nice saris and jewels, and she will wear it and she will go with that. So whatever jewels and saris, luxurious, whatever nice dresses Sita uses, Lakshmana will carry it and she will go with that attire. She will not go with the humble attire. The kavi attire is what Dashratha mentions. So these three people leave to the forest. Lakshmana and Rama, they have switched to the kavi clothes and all that. Sita is still in the queen princess look only. She still is wearing the pattu sari, her jewels and all she is wearing. And Lakshmana is carrying all the luggage and he is carrying everything and they are leaving to the forest. Now, the entire city of Ayodhya, and Ayodhya Vasis love Rama so much. You remember when just 2 days back, when Dashratha was asking the people of Ayodhya that, do you really think you will be happy if I make Rama the next king? The Ayodhya Vasis were so confident that they said, are you kidding me? Rama is going to be the best king Ayodhya will ever have. Better than you. This was the mindset of Ayodhya's people. Because Ayodhya's people loved Rama so much. And they said, yes, we are very happy that Rama is going to become the king. So after knowing their opinion only, Dashratha arranged for the Pattabhishekam. But now they came to know that Rama is leaving. Rama is leaving all of them for 14 long years. So they were very sad and they started following Rama. So Rama, Sita, Lakshmana, both are going and in the front and people are following them. Rama says, please don't come with me. I have to leave alone. I have to go to the forest, live there for 14 years. But people are not listening to him because people love him so much that they're saying, Rama will come with you. Whatever life you are living in the forest, very humble, eating fruits and leaves, whatever, we will also live that same life with you. We don't want Ayodhya. For us, Ayodhya is that place where Rama lives. If you are not living in the city itself is not Ayodhya for us. So much people loved Rama so much that they went behind him, right? So now they have traveled a little bit, and there is the river that is flowing in Ayodhya. What is the name of the river? Right. Okay, this is a question for you. Next, find out. Next class, you have to come and tell me what is the name of the river that is flowing in Ayodhya. It starts with S. Anyone remembers?
See,
Ah, no. Yes. Yes, A.
T.
Okay. Huh. Any answers? Okay. It starts with Sa. There's a beautiful river that is flowing in Ayodhya. You you find out in the next class. You come and tell me what is the name of the river. So till the bank of the river, people are following Rama. So it is already night time. The sun has gone down. It's already dark. So Rama tells Lakshmana, "We'll stay here tonight, and from the next day morning, we'll continue the journey." So they just make a small tent kind of. They stay there at night. And all the Ayodhya people who have followed Rama, they also stay there. They make tents and they sleep there on the banks of the river that night because Rama was resting there. Then the next day morning comes, and even before the sun rises, Rama quietly wakes up. All the people are in deep sleep. Whoever followed Rama, right? All those people
Mataji,
are in deep. Ha.
I got that river, Mataji.
Yes,
Sarayu
Ah.
river.
Mataji.
Sarayu river.
Sarayu. Correct. Sarayu is the right answer. So Sarayu is the river
And
that is
Saraswati also Mataji.
Sarayu. Yeah, Sarayu is the river. I think it's a tributary of Ganga. If you can check in Google, it will tell you.
Yes, Mataji.
Right. So Sarayu is the river in Ayodhya in UP, Uttar Pradesh. Ayodhya is in today's Uttar Pradesh, and it is Sarayu Nadhi, right? Then, so the early morning sun has not risen yet, and Rama goes and wakes up Lakshmana, and Rama says, quietly get up, Lakshmana. Let's just leave, because all the people who came behind Rama, right? All the Ayodhyasis, they're in deep sleep because it's not morning yet. So Rama has to somehow leave those people and he should leave to the forest. Right? Otherwise, again, those people will start to follow Rama. So Rama wakes up very early morning before sunrise and he quietly wakes up Lakshmana and Sita and says, let's leave. And they cross the banks of the river, they cross Sarayu and they leave to the forest. Now, when they leave to the forest, they are going inside the forest. On the other hand, what has happened in Ayodhya? As I said, this man, Rama's father, Dashrata, was already so weak. He lost all his strength mentally, physically, because Rama is gone. He, in a lot of sorrow, right? He is not able to take that Rama has left him. So he has understood that now he's going to pass away. He's going to die. His prana was leaving his body. He understood that. He calls Kausalya and he cries to Kausalya that Rama has left me and I can realize that now my prana is going. I am in the verge of my death. And he is very unhappy that Rama is not there in the last moments of his life. And Dashrata passes away. Dashrata is no more. In the sorrow that his dear son Rama has left, in the sorrow that he was in order to fulfill the promise of Kaikeyi, he couldn't make Rama the next king of Ayodhya, in the sorrow that he was very upset on what will happen to what will happen to the future of Ayodhya's people if there's not a proper ruler, right? He was very unhappy with all those things, and that sorrow killed him. He just lost all his prana and he passed away. Now, this has happened back in Ayodhya. Rama has gone into the forest with Sita and Lakshmana, right? So, on the other side, Rama is also extremely unhappy. He is also crying because he has left his family, his parents, everyone. The first person Rama meets when he goes into the forest is Guha. So, Guha was a hunter. There was a hunting community who lived inside the forest, and Guha was the head of that hunting community. And Guha was also a very dear friend of Rama. So, whenever you're upset and when you meet your best friend, what happens? You start ranting to them, right? You share all the gossips with them. Whatever is in your mind, you just pour it out to them with your friend. And once you're done, you become relieved. So, Rama is also in extreme sorrow and he does the same. Once he meets Guha, Rama is so unhappy, so sad that whatever he had in his mind, he shares with Guha. Guha is a very good friend. He listens to Rama. So he provides very good food for Rama and he tries to console Rama. Initially, Rama was not eating because he's so sad. Will Rama even think about food? Right? He's crying because he has to leave his father and mother in that state, and he's also worried for the people of Ayodhya. So now Rama doesn't have the mind to eat, but Guha provides nice hospitality to Rama because Rama is his guest now, and also his best friend who is very sad, who has gone through a lot of things in life, right? Suddenly things have changed. Instead of Raja Abhishekam, now he has come into the forest and he has to live there for 14 long years. So now Guha consoles Rama. Guha gives Rama some nice food. Initially, Rama doesn't eat. Then Guha advises him, consoles him a little bit. And then he starts eating. He eats the food offered by Guha. And then Rama, Lakshmana, and Sita, they continue to walk inside the forest. On the other hand, here, Dashratha is no more. So, there is one story which says, see, Dashratha feels so bad that in his last moments of life, in his verge of death, he doesn't have his son with him. Generally, in Sanatana Dharma, if a person dies, the final riots, the final funeral things, whatever has to be done for a person, it is done by the son of that person, generally, right? In normal circumstances. The eldest son is responsible to do all those kriyas after death. Now, Dashratha has passed away and Rama is not there to do the kriya. So, that is a very big sadness for any parent that their eldest son is not available to do the funeral rites, right? Dashratha is aware of this in his last moments and he feels so bad that I don't have Rama by me in the last moments of my life. There is a story why Dashratha had to face this. Dashratha had got a shrapam from an old couple, that you will not have your son in the last moments of your life. When you are dying, you will not have your son by your side. So someone gave Dashratha this shrapa. I'll tell you who gave Dashratha this shrapa, what was the story in the next class. But meanwhile, now Dashratha has passed away. Rama is into the forest. He met Guha. He cried a lot. He shared his sadness and then he has started walking again into the forest. On the other side, where is Bharata now? Bharata is in
Afghanistan.
and he is not aware of anything that has happened here. He is in Kaikeyam in his grandfather's house with Shatrughna and his wife. No, he's not aware of anything that has happened. He's peacefully sleeping at night and Bharata gets a dream. In the dream, Bharata sees that there is a person with all hair open, like in a very devastated state, very bad state, running like a mad person, and he sees rice with til. Til is like they say yellow. I don't know what they sesame, right? So rice with sesame. So generally rice with sesame, they use it for giving pindam. Pindam in the sense when a person dies in the family, to provide them with food, to do the final rites and to do the rites for them every year, right? Every year they give pindam. So in that pindam, they use this rice ball plus till, which is sesame, right? L. So this came in Bharata's dream, and he sees a mad person with open hair, very sad, crying and running like a mad person. This is what Bharata dreams of. Who do you think Bharata is dreaming of? Hmm? Who might?
Kaikeyi.
Hmm.
Dashrathi.
Kaikeyi.
Dashrata.
Dasharatha. Correct, Satvik. So Dasharatha is the person who has passed away, no? So Bharata is having a dream, and he has understood that something is wrong, because that ball of rice and that sesame comes only when someone's shraddha has to be done, right? Someone's tithi, when you give pindam, only then you use it. And you see a mad person, it's not a good dream, some kind of bad dream. So Dasharatha's intuition says, sorry, Bharata's intuition say that something is wrong. Back there in Ayodhya, something bad has happened. So now Bharata is saying that I'm going to leave. I have to go back to Ayodhya immediately. So now Bharata is returning from Kaikeyam to Ayodhya. Dasharatha in Ayodhya has passed away. He's dead. And Rama is into the forest. Now let's see in the next class what happens. Okay? Hare Krishna.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Mataji.